Hello, Ryan.
Hello.
That was a good hello.
How are you?
Thank you so much for joining us on Triple R. Infinite Arms. Good feeling to get the album out.
Oh man, we spent so much time making it. It's ready. We've been waiting to get it out just so we can start thinking about making another one. Just like this week is awesome. Like finally out of our hands, and now we can start. We've been thinking about it, the past couple months, like the release date, whatever. It is like lots of anxiety, but now that it's out, it's kind of we can take a deep breath and start making the next record.
Absolutely. It is that experience, isn't it, a bit where you hand it over to the people now and we get to sort of make the album our own in some way.
Absolutely. Hopefully you can. It's definitely a choose-your-own-adventure record.
Now, the album began its recording in, was it Ben's log cabin?
Yeah, well, Ben actually started writing the songs up in Minneapolis, like close to Bob Dylan's like childhood home. He went up there and started writing some songs, and then he went out there by himself. He writes the best when he's completely separated from the world. And he came with a shitload of songs, and like he sent them to us, and we got together and we tried to figure out which one of the 50 songs that he wrote, like which one of those we can actually play. Like which one we can play together, because lots of his demos are really involved with like shitload of strings and lots of vocals, and we're trying to figure out like what we can do to really bring that song out.
Is a lot of it happening when you do get together and play the music together, that the songs evolve in a different way than perhaps they were first thought of?
Oh yeah, totally. Yeah, I mean, it's almost like I'm a bigger fan of Ben's demos than what we end up doing to it. He has such his ideas are so clearly mapped out, and they have so many layers to them. But if you're in a band, you have to figure out how we're gonna play this live or whatever. But shit, I still listen to Ben's demos just for my personal enjoyment all the time. Like even the demos of the songs we ended up recording.
Phil Eck has worked on this third album, Infinite Arms, as well. How was it working with him on this album? He's been obviously involved right the way through Band of Horses. Oh yeah, he's the best. I think the reason he wasn't there for the whole recording of this record is because there was a scheduling conflict. But even when he wasn't there, like I would be doing keyboard parts and I would hear him in the back of my head. Like we learned so much from him, doing vocals. I could hear him in the back of my head, like talking. So it's almost like he was there, but he wasn't there. Like we all learned so much, like recording, like records and trying to make them sound as good as possible. Even stuff that sounds like it may seem meticulous, like the outcome really turns out to be something really, really, really cool. All the records that Phil works on and all the records that he's worked on with this band too have just been super. And I think without him being there, the second part of this record was kind of like the patient, running the ward for a second. You know what I mean? It's like the animals running the zoo. Now, one of the sort of commentaries about this album is that it has some really different sounds. There's a lot of genres that you go through. How would you describe the album?
Well, I think I haven't really listened to the record in its entirety, since it's been done. I think the last minute we were trying to figure out what the sequence would be of the songs, like this song before this song, and the sequence of the record. But I haven't really heard it all the way through, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
But just I don't know. Like if I could, it kind of sounds like the album cover looks. That's the best way.
And you'll be coming to play, which is very good news for us.
Yeah, we're playing. I think the Enmore in Sydney. I think we're doing Splendour in the Grass too.
Yeah, that's right. And
I just hope that we can. I just hope we can hook up with the drones because they're our favorite band on the planet, hands down. And really, like we miss them terribly. We love Australia. We can't fucking wait to get there.
thank you so much, Ryan. It was just wonderful to speak to you.
Wonderful to talk to you too. I hope to see you when we're there. Thank you much.